Whenever you're ready.
It's important to know that we are both naked in this video. Anyways,
Welcome to our Pornhub exclusive.
yes, we are ranking
Yeah.
the top 25 running backs. Honorable mentions: Peyton Barber, LaShawn McCoy, Mike
Yeah, that's about
Davis.
it. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Matt
Yeah, some other.
Breida, if he
Yeah,
wasn't hurt
Matt
for
Breida.
a lot.
Uh,
Gus Edwards,
yes. Alex Collins,
Latavius
maybe.
Murray, Austin Eckler.
Austin
Alright, but
Eckler.
that's, are we
Yeah.
forgetting anybody?
Uh, Kareem Hunt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That guy.
Ray.
Well, Chiefs fans aren't mad, so let's start the video off right.
All right. Number
Uh,
25. Who you got?
we're already jumping into this. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. Or unless you want to do
Oh,
another intro like we did
okay.
last one.
Oh yeah.
Shut the
Uh,
fuck up! Alright.
okay, so who do you have as number 25?
I feel like I'm looking through. I'm thinking Dalvin Cook here, unless I'm just spotting someone who.
No,
Yeah, Dalvin
that's who
Cook.
I've
Yeah.
got. Dalvin Cook, I mean, honestly, he's got a lot of potential. His potential is definitely there. It's just I'm afraid right now he's still battling injuries.
Yes, he
He's
did come off
still
at the
injury
end of the
prone.
year.
He's also probably got the shittiest O-line, one of the shittiest O-lines
Yes,
in the
and
league,
offensive coordinators.
and quarterbacks.
Yeah. I mean, he's a little like he's
Overrated
average,
quarterbacks.
overrated. Yeah.
But no, I think Dalvin Cook is definitely going to become a good running back. I don't know if he'll be able to do what AP did, but I think he'll be a good running back in Minnesota in the future.
All right.
Number
Number 24.
24.
I think I. Who do you got? I have someone here. Who do you got? I want to know yours first.
This actually pains me to do this. It really does. But Jordan Howard, it really pains me to do this one.
Okay,
The
I had
the
Lamar
only
Miller.
reason I have Lamar Miller like a couple spots higher, but the only reason I'm putting Jordan Howard this
'Cause
low.
Cohen
But
did-
remember, hold on, remember. All right, this is a disclaimer. Everybody on this list is good. Okay, these are the top 25. We are not ranking running backs by teams. These are the top 25. So these are all good running backs. All right, just letting y'all know, so you don't start yelling at me in the comments when I put Jordan Howard at 24. Okay, so just chill in there. All right.
Yes.
I see you typing. So stop typing.
Yes.
Alright. Alright. I'm aware. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Jordan
All right.
Howard, he just looked awful. He looked atrocious this year. I mean, he had a fairly decent statistical season. He had 935 yards, 9 touchdowns in how many games did he play? He played, where's the thing?
This is where I'd have to disagree, though. Lamar Miller, it's not like he had a backup who took carries. He took most of the carries for that
In
team.
16 games. Sorry. Continue. Sorry, what were you saying?
Lamar Miller didn't have a backup like Cohen. Lamar Miller got more snaps than Jordan
And
Howard
this is
did.
exactly
And
where
Jordan Howard still had better stats.
Counterpoint.
I mean, Lamar.
Jordan Howard did not
Yep.
have it. Lamar Miller actually had more yards and on less attempts.
Oh, he did?
He had better yards per carry, and he was also on the team with the worst O-line in the league.
Alright,
I
there you
would
go. You
say.
just persuaded me. So we'll put
And Jordan Howard, the only reason he had 3.7 yards per carry, god awful. And he was on a team who let up 24 sacks. That's the only QB stat or O-line stat I can get, because they don't make O-line stats for us O-linemen, which breaks my heart. But yeah, no, Jordan Howard, he hasn't looked the same honestly since Tariq Cohen has arrived.
No, and Tariq Cohen's. a
He's
five
lighting
foot
it up.
six like pedestrian type player.
Pedestrian, we're bringing
Yes.
that back. All right.
Yes.
That is a throwback for those who are new to this channel. Number 23. Who do you got here?
Lamar Miller, unless no, you said you had him at like what? Well, who do you
I had
have?
him. I had him one spot higher.
Who do you have at 23 then?
You're gonna be surprised at this one.
It's gonna be Chris Carson, ain't it?
Yes, it is no, Chris Carson's a lot higher. Chill. All right, I'm not that mean.
Adrian Peterson,
No, I have
Marlon
Marlon
Mack. I'd have to
The
disagree
only
here.
reason
I would actually
Alright,
have to
continue.
disagree.
That's
Correct.
fair.
He missed a lot of games, and Naheem Himes, who took his place, or maybe not a lot,
was
like
not
two
good.
games. 2 games was not good.
Marlon Mack
You-
missed 4 games.
4 games, yes.
Continue.
And Naeem Himes didn't do a good job at his place. Marlon Mack did. And for a Colts running back, they finally had a running back, and you could
Correct.
cancel all those Le'Veon Bell rumors to Indy.
Correct. But he was also
9 rushing
on the
touchdowns.
team with the second least sack quarterback in the league. So honestly,
He averaged
An O-line
4.7
like
yards
that.
per carry, though.
he did average 4.7 yards per carry.
Keep talking about him.
Alright, I'm gonna keep talking about him as YOLO has muted his mic and is forcing me to talk about him. But honestly, at this point, I would not be opposed to Lamar Miller.
So, who are we going to be
I only
putting?
had Lamar Miller one. I do think Lamar Miller should be lower. I think he deserves a spot. But Marlon Mack, I mean, I guess I could see where you're coming from. Since Naeem Hines stepped into the role and he couldn't perform as well as Mack did. But that line down in Indy is very good.
Alright, so who are we putting?
Oh,
Or do I create a
welcome
quick
back.
poll?
Welcome back. And YOLO has created a quick poll to answer this question.
Alright,
That
so
is a
basically
joke.
this is what we... Oh, wait, so... I'm sorry, but I think... I'd pick
paying attention.
Marlon Mack over Naeem Himes. Who...
What? That wasn't part of the conversation, but okay. Lamar Miller.
Or wait, why did I say Naeem Himes? I mean, fucking
Are you
Marlon Mack.
okay?
Mar-
Alright.
I think I just took like 5 pills of Adderall.
This is high quality production, as you can see.
Wait, so am I creating the poll?
We have Lamar Miller.
Dude, I know... Oh, you're putting Lamar Miller. Oh, okay.
Are you okay, dude?
No, dude.
Dude, chill. Alright. Alright,
Lamar-
moving on. Moving on. Lamar Miller.
Miller, 23, and where
Okay.
is he? There we go. And then
Alright.
22.
We're about to get we're gonna get fucking thrashed in the I'm sorry, freaking, because this is a family friendly channel.
Yes.
Freaking thrashed by the
Texans
comments
fans.
for the host not having any clue what the heck I just said
Yes.
for the last 3
Exactly.
minutes. Okay, next person.
22.
Next
I mean,
meme. All right.
22. Let's see. Who you got?
Well, I had Marlon Mack, but I would like
Just
to
a-
hear
I
you,
think
who
he's-
you would have, who you'd put. 'Cause
Looking over,
I'm open to moving Marlon Mack up. I really am.
I'm looking over these people right now.
With no stats, but continue.
No, I like I said, I know, I could just search them right here, but I know most of them, like if they got over 1,000 or not. And looking at them, at 22, I'm thinking,
I know what you're gonna say, but I won't say it.
I sort of want to say either Nick Chubb or Aaron Jones here.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I was not expecting you to say Nick Chubb.
he
I
only
mean,
had, or he almost hit
I would have to
1,000.
disagree with. He almost hit 1,000. He had 996 with 8 touchdowns and
That is
5.2
true.
yards per carry. I don't think you put him this low, honestly.
Okay.
I think he's warranted at least a couple spots higher. I would be open to putting Aaron Jones down here, but this is my counter argument, and yes, a Lions fan is defending a Packers running back here. Just putting that out there. Aaron Jones had 740. He had 728 yards and 8 touchdowns.
How much
5.5
games
yards per carry
that
on
he started?
133 attempts. That is where it sounds good, right? This is where it's not. It doesn't sound like a lot, but he only played in 12 games and he started 8.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I mean, he didn't do that bad for me in fantasy. I mean, I did think, which is the Packers ex-head coach, Mike McCarthy should have used him more.
I mean, Mike McCarthy has no clue what he was doing. He was carried by
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers
Andrew
to
Luck,
the
yeah,
Super
dude.
Bowl. Yeah, Andrew Luck carried him from the AFC. But oh yeah, no, there he goes again. No, but
All right.
you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
You done muting your mic?
I'm back. I'm black. I'm on crack, and I'm whack. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean to.
You're also not black, on crack, or whack. Actually, the whack part's true. But
Yes.
um,
And I just sacked
yeah,
your
Kareem
mom.
Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Kareem Hunt. All right, next question.
All right, number 21.
What the fuck is this episode? This is so bad.
Oh my god. All right, number 21.
We were recording this at 1:30 in the morning, by
Yes.
the way.
Well, 10.
My time.
Yeah, for him.
So yeah, if this is a shitty episode, it's his fault for choosing this time. Next person. All right.
21. I'm thinking.
Wait, who do we even put down here?
22. We put Aaron Jones.
Oh, okay.
21.
Oh shit, I gotta
21.
start crossing these people up. 21. I need to start crossing people off. Shit, I'm not even prepared for this episode. God, I keep swearing. This is a family-friendly channel. I should be copy striked right now. Please don't copy strike this video. That was a joke.
Yes. 20. I want to sort of say just because of his age, like Adrian Peterson, but like.
Fuck. I'm sorry. What?
If you want to put Marlon Mack here, I'm down now. At 21, we'll put Marlon Mack.
I mean, honestly, Marlon Mack, he really did surprise me this year that he came out of nowhere and did that. I do think we need a larger sample size than 12 games to determine if he's a really good running back. Because, yeah, 12 games is not a large sample size, in my opinion. And we'll see what he does next year. And hopefully Ebron returns to his original lines form. What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't say anything.
6 drops a game.
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe
I
it
didn't
was
say
the
anything.
quarterback. Maybe the quarterback was the problem.
Maybe it was. I don't know. He was throwing the ball too hard for him. That's actually what he said. Honestly, I have here. Who do I even have here? I don't even know who I have here. Honestly, I think Marlon Mack has to go here.
No, yeah. We already put Marlon Mack 21.
Oh.
Now we're at number 20.
Why don't you tell me these things?
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
I can't
Number
see the screen.
20.
Just letting you know. All I know is that Le'Veon Bell's on the screen. Continue.
Number 20.
Down here.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a name out.
Throw it out. Throw it out.
Just because how bad they played this year, Leonard Fournette.
Oh no, that's fair. I had him this low too. Honestly, he didn't have a good season coming in anyways. Looking at his stats right now, 133 attempts, 439 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3.3 yards per carry. It was terrible. Plus, he's coming off an injury.
Yes.
He still is injured. The offense fell apart without him. 3.3 yards per carry is
Bad.
garbage. That's not good. Honestly,
You have to admit though.
if here's this, Jaguars fans, here's this. If you find a quarterback and an offensive coordinator that is willing to use both the run and the pass effectively, you guys will return to the form you had 2 years ago.
A year ago, you mean?
But No, 2 years
Oh
ago.
yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's true.
It'll be 2 years
The year
ago.
y'all went to
once
the
Super
AFC
Bowl.
Championship, yeah.
Yes, yes. It'll be 2 years once the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl. But stay tuned for our free agency video to get tips. Next,
Well,
yeah,
one more thing to Leonard Fournette's stat line. If you really
Mm-hmm.
analyze the stats, he's basically Black
you haven't looked at
Swiftdoor.
a single. Okay, you haven't. All right.
I'm sorry.
We're not bringing that in.
I'm
We're not
sorry.
bringing that in. Whoa. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
For y'all who
We're
know
not
who
bringing
Swiftdoor
race
is.
that- All right. We are not bringing. I'm not affiliated with these race
Yes, you
jokes
are,
over here.
Detroit. You're the one who told me them.
What the fuck? Remember, this is being uploaded to Pornhub apparently.
Yes.
So, yeah. Leonard Fournette.
Number
He's
20.
on a sucky offense.
So,
All right.
number...
Are we? Hold on. Have we got past one category now?
Yeah. The purplish, pinkish. I'm colorblind. 25, 21, and then number 20 we have Leonard Fournette. We have 19 more running backs left.
Okay, number 19.
I tell you what. Yep. Who you got? Who you got? I already said 20. You got 19.
You're gonna be. This actually really hurts to put this person down here because I love watching this running back, but he's so underused and he's in the worst offense in the league that he has no value. He has no value. It doesn't matter what stats he puts. It doesn't matter what
Johnson?
stats. Yes, I am. The only reason.
Detroit, trust me, you were wrong here.
No,
he had a down year. He had a down year, yes.
Okay,
but you
hold on. Let me finish my sentence. David Johnson deserves to be higher. He really does. It's just in the offense he's in the settings he's in, with the people he's around, he can't produce. It doesn't matter what he puts up. He could put a 1,200-yard season up. It doesn't matter. They can't win. It's not his fault. That's the problem. The thing is, it's not.
I think he needs to be a little higher, though. Like, look at the people we're saying who's going to be better. Adrian Peterson, who's like, what, 32?
I mean, he did rush for over 1,000 this year.
That is true. Look at these other people. I'd take him over Chris Carson, and I'm a Seahawks fan.
Really?
Yes.
Chris Carson had 1,100 yards this year.
Yes, on the #1 Russian offense. And keep in mind, we got rid of the worst offensive coordinator in the league last year, worse than Cooter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And you know where he's playing now? Detroit.
Thank you. First off, he's not playing. Second off,
well,
he took a year off to reconsider how to run an offense correctly.
Hopefully.
And 3, you can't be worse than Jim Bob Cooter. Next meme.
Wait, so 19. Who we put? I really think David Johnson should be a little higher.
Okay, all right. Then who are you gonna say? Because I cut you off before.
Adrian Peterson or Tariq Cohen.
All right, Tariq Cohen. All right, this is gonna piss a lot of people off. Tariq Cohen is more of a receiver than a running back. I'm sorry, I said it. I mean, oh my gosh. All right, I'm getting hate. I can see all the Bears fans typing in the comments. Oh no. Oh no. All right. My reputation is ruined. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, but Tariq Cohen, he had 444 yards rushing. That's terrible.
So who do you want to put 19?
Even for a running back, honestly. 3 rushing touchdowns, seriously. But the thing is, he had 4.5 yards per carry. How? That's my question.
That's okay, right? I mean,
that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
For having 444 yards and 3 touchdowns, he has 4.5 yards per carry. I don't know if I could warrant putting him down this low. I would say low, but not this low.
All right, right.
So who do you have?
Okay, if it's not Cohen, if it's not Johnson, who are we gonna go with? Peterson?
Who else? The thing is,
Kerryon Johnson, Chris Carson.
No. See, the thing is, hold on. Adrian Peterson. He ran unbelievable this year. I don't know
Yes, and he
where
did
the
miss
hell
some
this came
games.
from.
But
Where
like
this came
it's
from.
his age. He's 32.
He's 32.
Gonna
He's
be
in
33.
an offense with 2 quarterbacks who probably are dead now. Yeah, they went all Theismann on us. And
I mean, unless you want to put Todd Gurley here, no, I'm playing, but
yeah, no, I think this spot needs to be filled by Kareem Hunt.
exactly.
Uh, maybe Ray Rice. I don't know. What the fuck are
Whoa,
we
too
doing
far,
this
bro.
anymore?
Too far.
We can't even get this.
Or unless.
Alright. I honestly no, but Adrian Peterson, I think we have to put him down here.
Yes,
He had an
age.
amazing season.
Age.
Don't get me wrong. He looked like vintage AP. It's just
Injury
I don't
prone.
know if he can do it at 33 next year. Honestly, I don't know his longevity. He could be Mr. Immortal.
For the Adrian Peterson fans, if we're ranking this off legacy, he's number 1. Correct me. I don't think anyone else beats him.
No, not a doubt.
Without
a doubt.
As a Seahawks
He is
fan,
the number 1 running back.
he's the greatest running back of our
besides-
era. Of our era,
of our era, yes.
even better than Lynch
all
as a
time,
Seahawks
not even
fan.
close. But
Him and
yeah.
LaDainian will fight over the best running back of the 21st century.
Yes. Next. All right.
Number 18.
No, I don't think he can stay in this form for at least a long time. Excuse me. All right.
I'm just looking at someone's
next
stats
meme.
real quick
Next
before I say
meme.
them.
Next meme.
Number 18. We're on number 18.
Number 18. What color are we in?
Yellow.
All right. So, is it like a good yellow? Is it a shitty yellow?
It's a normal yellow. It's like the Steelers yellow.
It's a normal yellow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, number
So
18.
this is a,
Who you got? I sort of want to throw a name
Honestly-
out there.
all right, throw it out.
And the reason I'm throwing him out so low, I'm going to say Sony Michel. He's in a good system. He didn't reach 1,000 yards, and any running back could run that good.
Honestly,
Look at Dion Lewis,
that
what
is
he
fair.
did.
That
Even
is
James
very
White had a
fair.
pretty good season.
But the thing is,
He is
the
a
thing
rookie,
is,
but
this is the thing about him though. He emerged as the starting back there, but in the system he's in, he can't flourish. He really
yes,
can't.
it's the greatest
Because
coach
he's
of
gonna,
all
it's
time.
gonna be right.
He'll-
It's gonna be a running back by committee. It's gonna be a running back by committee every year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Josh
matter if you have
McDaniels will somehow
AP
find
in
you
his
a way.
prime, or if you have some random dude
Zach
you found on
Zenner.
the street by the side of a dumper, by the side of a dumpster. I just said dumper, but we're gonna roll with it. Also, Zach Zenner is an underrated running back.
I mean, just look what Rex Burkhead's doing behind that line, and his last name's Burkhead.
Honestly, you're not wrong about that. Didn't he almost make the Pro Bowl last year too?
Burkhead?
he
I don't know
did.
about
I don't
that.
know.
He had, I mean, I don't know if he was that good.
I mean, it's a running back by committee. I don't think he can flourish
No.
in that system. I think sooner or later he's gonna have to get out of that system. But who knows? He'll win a Super Bowl this year because this game is rigged. All right, next.
Oh shoot, you
meme.
just offended
No, but,
Patriot and Rams fans.
I did offend everybody in the league because I'm a salty Lions fan. That's what I am.
Listen. 30 seconds. This is all I want. 30 seconds. Referees should be
no.
computers. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Referees should be
No.
computers.
No.
Therefore, the computers
not-
make
we're not-
accurate calls.
We're not gonna go into this. We're not gonna go.
And
into
I hate
this,
the Rams,
alright?
but the Saints clearly should have won. I'm
I
sorry.
have-
Yeah,
I have my.
They missed the face
Alright, I
mask on Goff too, but there's other pass interference calls that game that should have favored the Saints. Okay, anyways, all right. Anyways, number 17.
I have an opinion about that, but I'm not gonna share it because it's not in agreement with YOLO. But let's not. This is not what this podcast is about. This is a podcast about yelling about Kareem Hunt and Ray
Yes.
Rice. Okay.
The Step Brothers.
Step
Anyway.
Brothers.
17. Your pick.
I think. Oh, did we already put Sony Michel down?
Yep, 18. Yep. And I'm sorry,
Okay.
David Johnson. I think he's a little higher than 17 still. I'm not saying he's
True.
top. You know.
No, that's fair. I still think that's fair. If he can find
Keep
a
in
way
mind,
to
his
flourish, then
last
that's it. If he can
season,
find a way,
his last good
if he can,
season, he had 18 touchdowns, rushing
right.
touchdowns. He probably
I
had like
know.
what,
If he can
20
find a
total.
way to flourish, if he can find a way to flourish, he could be insane. I'm gonna throw a name out here.
Number 17, tell me.
You are gonna this is gonna suck for some people. You're gonna be surprised. Mr. Mark Ingram.
I can.
Now
I can agree with that.
before all the Saints fans go and kill me, even though they probably don't care because they have another running back who's
Sean Payton knows how
like
to use them.
top 10, top 5. He does know how to use them. Yes, he does. Mark Ingram, he only played in 12 games, started 6. 645 and 6. That's pretty 645 yards, 6 touchdowns on 130. Wait, what was it? 138 attempts. That's pretty good. 5.4 yards per carry. Sounds great. Problem is, he is not the star running back. He is not the show.
That's Alvin Kamara, and Kamara's the better
It's Alvin
receiving
Kamara,
running back.
and I mean, Ingram is
He's
an
a better
unbelievable
blocker.
running back.
And he's a better blocking running back.
He's an unbelievable pass blocker, but that's not
That's not
what
what
this list is
yes.
about. Even though I would like it to be, but it's not because I'm an offensive lineman and blocking is life. But Mark, he's a very good running back, and he's perfect in a running back tandem. But I just don't think if you put him on his own, he would flourish enough like he is in New Orleans right now. So that's why I would say he deserves this spot. Remember, these are all good running backs because they're in the top 25. Next,
Number
what do you
16.
think, Yolo?
You want
Oh,
to
we're
finally
on
go
number
Tariq
16.
Cohen here, or Nick Chubb about time? He didn't reach 1,000.
Nick Chubb. There's a lot of running backs that didn't reach 1,000. A lot of good running backs that didn't reach 1,000.
Who do you want?
Like James Conner didn't even reach 1,000 yards.
That is true. You know what? I'm down to put James
Neither
Conner
did
here.
Melvin Gordon. Okay, are you? Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, I think Le'Veon Bell is still the better running back. Connor might have,
Oh no! I definitely agree, but I think you're insane.
but you gotta think that line.
James
and
Conner
the
at
whole
12. That is, no. I will agree with you. That is one of the best lines in the league. But James Conner has shown flashes why he
look at what Jalen
is
Samuels
at
did behind
least,
that line. And I
that
believe
is
he was like
true.
a 5th, 6th round pick. And he still, I think he even put up better stats and average. Actually, I'm gonna go look at him right now.
I have James Samuels right now.
Yeah, I'll look at James Conner.
James Sam. No, but the thing is, James Conner. I know
He
that line
averaged
is amazing.
4.5. What did Jalen Samuels average per carry?
Jalen Samuels averaged 4.6.
There you go.
No, but I don't think he's that low, honestly.
All right.
I think you could warrant him low, like mid-low, but I don't think you can warrant him that low because he did show flashes of why he's capable of being a very good running back. He was making moves that looked like Le'Veon.
Are we gonna
What
go?
Le'Veon was doing, but I think I hold on. Who are we throwing out there in the ring?
Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb, Tariq Cohen, and David Johnson were the 3.
I think
I don't
Johnson
think David
tad higher.
Johnson, Tad higher, I would
Tad
agree.
higher.
Tariq Cohen, as a running back, honestly, I would put him down here.
There we
Also,
go.
he did make the Pro Bowl, but as a running back, I would put Tariq Cohen down here. As a receiving back, I'd put him way higher because he's one of the top receiving backs in the league, in my opinion.
Yes, and he's like one of the fastest, and probably is the fastest
this
running
is-
back on here. And he's
but
5'6",
no,
and he's
that's
like a
not-
Darren
I think-
Sproles.
I think Lindsey is.
Lindsey is pretty
I
fast,
think
yes.
Yeah, but remember, this is a rushing
Yes.
list. This is a running back list, not a receiving back list. So I would say Tariq Cohen, Mr. 444, put him on whatever spot we're on.
Now we're on number 15. He got number 16.
15.
Yep, number 15. If you want, I'll
Number
read you the
15.
names, unless you have them.
I have them in front of me still. Who do you think? Here.
Kerryon Johnson.
I think I'm gonna have to
Played
disagree
10
with
games,
you, actually.
641 rushing yards.
Hold on.
Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna say this.
He averaged 5.4 yards per carry.
Yeah. He averaged more than Saquon
Alright.
Barkley.
Alright, you know, I'll cancel that.
This
And
is why
he is dealing with an injury, though. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
they
no,
feared
he's
he had
not.
an ACL,
No,
and then
he is not. Hold on. They feared he had an ACL, but he was ready to come back. Within, I think it was week 16. I think they said week 15, week 16. But they made sure he didn't come back so that he could rest up for next season. So I think he will be back and better than ever for next season. I do believe, though, that he is going to be the long lost, not Barry Sanders, but Billy Sims, I would say, of the Lions. And if you know who that is, you're a god. Billy Sims.
We've still got Derrick Henry here, too. If you want to.
I do have. I did have Derrick Henry actually near here, and everybody is going to hate me in a second. If
you got at 15,
saying that he's this low. Honestly, who do you think? Give me a name. Do you think?
If you don't want to put Nick Chubb here, I'll put Derrick Henry here.
No, I would say Nick Chubb could deserve to go here because I mean he's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's still. I mean, he did almost get 1,000 yards this rookie season. 5.2 yards per carry. That's pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. 8 touchdowns.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Jaguar running back. Hyde. Carlos Hyde.
Better though.
Yeah, he did pretty good in that system.
But see, the thing is, Hyde was good. He was very good in that system. It's just they didn't use him in Jacksonville. If they used him in Jacksonville, they probably would have won a couple more games.
Yes.
But they also got a good draft position this year, so I do think Nick Chubb deserves to go here because that system now with Freddie Kitchens making the offense look really good. I think he's making some average players look very good out there. But Nick Chubb is definitely a good one.
At number 14, I'm down to put David Johnson here now. I think now this is.
I think that's fair because we already talked about him extensively. Yep. It's just if he can get out of that system or find a way to get his offensive court. They just hired a new OC, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't think fuck. Who was it? I know their ex-Cardinal coach went somewhere else. I think he went to Cincy or something like that. Maybe Denver.
If they can get away, if he can get it so that he's used more effectively, then David Johnson could definitely be back top 5 once again. But as of now, in the system he's in, the way he's playing, it's just I don't think he warrants anywhere near the top 5.
Yeah, but I think if he has a good line, like say if he was in Pittsburgh, he would go off.
Well, I mean, basically any running back in Pittsburgh would go off. Let's be real here.
You put me behind that line, ooh, 2,000-yard rushing season.
Yep. Definitely, you wouldn't die on the first.
Y'all haven't seen YOLO Man in 18 in his prime?
I have. It's not good. Continue.
All right.
Next.
13.
Next team.
You want to go James Conner here because he is behind that line? And like I said, I still think.
I think that's. I honestly, what are we at 13? I think that's fair.
And to be honest,
they had 24. They let up 24 sacks this year. That's.
I think we should include how good they are at receiving, because they're still a running back. We're not ranking top rushing running backs. We're just ranking a running back in general. Like when we did quarterbacks, we still.
I thought we just specified that we were just ranking rushing.
Who said that? No. Cohen. Yeah, but Cohen only had like rushing is a big part still too. Don't get me wrong.
Then what? Then Tariq Cohen would be higher if we're.
He wasn't used that much, and we don't know how much he is going to be used.
What are you talking about? He wasn't used that much.
Or he wasn't used rushing that much. Sorry.
No, he wasn't used rushing that much. So you're
Jordan
just
Howard was their
contradicting
main.
yourself.
No, Jordan Howard was used more at rushing.
Yes, but you just said we don't need. It's not all about rushing. So you're contradicting
It's
yourself.
majority about rushing. Let me say that.
Okay, fine.
Like 70% rushing, 30%. Tell
Okay,
you what,
fine.
70% rushing, 20% receiving, 10% pass block. You like that?
All right, that's fair. That's fair. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
And then James Conner was terrible receiving this year. He dropped a lot of balls that Le'Veon could have caught easy. In fact, that Broncos Raiders game, I'm pretty sure they could.
And also, it does help that you have Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster to keep the running game in check. So that also helps a lot.
Should we go in James Conner 13? Yep.
I would say James Conner is fair.
And then number 12, I'm gonna let you decide. We got
number 12.
Philip Lindsay left, Melvin Gordon, Le'Veon, Mixon, Henry,
so the
Carson.
People that I have, hold on. The people that I have down here in this area, I have Derrick Henry,
yep,
Kerryon, Chris Carson, and Philip Lindsay.
You know what?
So
I would be down for Chris Carson. I'm a Hawks fan, but like,
you think so?
I'm gonna
be honest. That line, him playing
we
that
had
well
such a
behind
terrible
that
line the other year because
I think no, you guys still had.
This year we had a good one.
No, you didn't. You let up 51.
Good Russian, you may say, Russian line.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because remember this is the only stat that I can get for online. But because I don't want to pay for PFF Edge, but
out of those 61 sacks, like seven of them came in a game.
True. I mean, 10 sacks did come in a game for Stafford this year as well, 2 games in a row. But that was not good.
One of them was Minnesota.
Yeah, one of them was Minnesota. And the other one was the Rams.
And that was the game Adam Thielen's 100-yard receiving game broke streak.
Yep.
Rip. Anyways.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about Kareem Hunt and Ray Rice. Okay.
Yes.
So
we can both agree that number 12 is Ezekiel Elliott. No, I'm playing.
No, it's... Dude, what are you talking about, dude? It's freaking Todd Gurley. Alright, Todd Gurley is number 12. No, but, you really... I mean, tell me why you think Chris Carson would be number 12, because I did not watch enough Seahawks hockey this year.
Mike Davis did... The 2 games Mike Davis did, one of them he went over 100, and it was good against a good Russian defense. And then the other one, I can't remember if he went over 100, but even Rashad Penny, let me look at his stats. He didn't do that bad. I think he's
good.
Maybe it was playoff stats, but Rashad Penny. I mean, obviously he probably didn't even get over 300 or 200.
I mean, Rashad Penny, honestly, it's just...
Rashad Penny averaged 4.9 yards per carry.
You're serious?
Yep. 4.9 yards per carry. I'm down to put Chris Carson right here.
No, the thing about is Rashad Penny is that he had to get used to. That's why he's not the starting running back right now. He had to get used to the new offense because back at South Dakota State, he had a fullback blocking for him like every single play, and his name was Nick Bawden, and he's now injured on the IR for the Lions. But yeah.
And Mike Davis did good. Mike Davis probably still averaged like 4.7 or something yards.
You watch more Hawks football than I do because I don't get that game. I don't get those games here. But if you think Chris Carson,
I'll put him number 12. I just did. Now, we're gonna deny one running back off this list, top 10. It's definitely not McCaffrey. Definitely not Barkley, Elliott, Kamara, Gurley. Definitely not Gordon.
Definitely not Mixon.
Mixon had a good year, and they didn't even have that good of an offensive line.
So we're talking about Le'Veon Bell here. Le'Veon Bell is obviously the worst running back in the league because he decided to not play any games this year, so he has no stats, so we can't go off anything. I'm gonna be honest. We need to put him at...
I wouldn't mind putting him at number 11 just for the fact that he took time off.
I mean,
the only thing
Can you warrant putting him down there, though?
The only thing I said is I think he deserves to be above James Conner. That's it. They didn't make the
he
playoffs
did
the year he
destroy
didn't
my
play.
fantasy season.
Yeah, Detroit drafted him #1.
I didn't draft him #1.
Well,
What are you
your
talking
first
about?
pick, with your first pick. With your first pick.
He fell to me at 5. It was a no-brainer.
4.
5. It was 5.
4. It went Brown, Elliott, Gurley, Bell. 5 was David Johnson. See? This is that
Shut
crack
up.
mind.
Shut up. It's fucking 2 a.m. now. I
So
mean...
Wait, we
The
still have
thing is-
Derrick Henry here, too.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Because Derrick... See, the thing is...
He
Derrick
has the
Henry-
body type.
Alright. He is a good running back. He's
Isn't he a
very good running
Heisman
back.
winner, too?
But he did not show up for the first 8.5 games of the year.
He was
Where
so
was
dominant
he?
in, like,
He destroyed
the Jaguars.
my fantasy. Dude, I wasted like a 5th round pick on this dude, and he did nothing. And then I dropped him, and then he starts to come alive, and then he's gone immediately. And he puts up 47 points in 1 game, and the guy I'm playing who has him still loses, which is funny. But
I'm down to
that's
put Derrick
besides the
Henry here,
point.
#11.
I think that's fair, honestly,
Alright.
because that's on. What did he do in the first half of the season? Where's Derrick Henry?
He didn't score a
Before
touchdown
you
till
put
like
up-
week 5. I know that.
Before you put him in there, yeah, he didn't score a touchdown until like week 5. He did have over 1,000 yards though, but I mean, if you do take away one of his runs, he has under 900.
Yes,
Or
but
under
he wasn't a bad
under-
offense. The
under-
offense coordinator
under
was
920.
was really dumb.
930.
The offense coordinator
hold
sucked. I will say that. By
Let's
the way, sorry, Packers fans. He's your new head coach.
That's an oof, my dude. Let's see. He did not have a touchdown till week 7. Yeah. Yeah, no, he did not have a decent game until week. He really didn't have a decent game until week 10, till week 14, where he put up 238 yards. Then he had 170. Then he had 84 and 93. Every game before that, 26, 56, 57, 24, 56, 21, 33.
He averaged
27,
14
58,
yards per
42.
carry against the Jaguars, and he rushed over
Well, I mean,
12
let's see, hold
times.
on. If you take away his last 4 games, his yards per carry
Would have been
were
like what?
not.
Yeah.
They would have been like under 4.
All
Because
right.
let's see, his
Point is
yeah.
proven.
No. All right. If you wanna go more into that, you can.
Yeah, let's talk about him
check it
for
yourself.
another 5 minutes. All right, #10. Who you got? I have mine. Who you got? All right. We have Lindsey, Gordon,
It's
Bell,
between 2.
Nick-
It's between 2 for me.
who?
And honestly, I think the one who played more deserves the credit. So I would say Kerryon Johnson deserves
Number
number
10?
10.
Thank you. Same. I thought you were gonna have your Lions biased out and ready.
No,
Carry on.
I was, but then I mean, Philip Lindsay had an unbelievable year, and he had more.
The thing
experience this year.
that's really good for Johnson that surprised me was 5.4 yards per carry.
Oh no, it's insane.
That's really good.
And the fact is, Jim Bob Cooter had no idea how to use them. It's like first
Yep.
down.
Well,
I could
congratulations.
run
Now
with
you have
Kerryon Johnson, or I could run with.
now you have
LeGarrette
Darrell Bevel.
Blount.
And what happened once we got rid of Darrell Bevel? #1 Russian offense. Don't mind how I
Remember, you
pronounce
won a
that.
Super. Hey, just remember, you
Our
won a
defense
Super Bowl.
won the Super
We
Bowl.
would at least like to make a Super Bowl. Alright, so maybe if he can bring a Super Bowl, if he can at least get us to it, if he can get us a fucking playoff win, I will be happy. Okay? That's all I want, alright?
Maybe he just brought him in just so you guys can tank or something.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Because we totally don't have a lot of cap space this year to spend on free agents. Stay tuned for our free agency video.
All right. Number 9.
Number 9. I would say you got to put Philip Lindsay here.
Yes. He had a good year. I mean, he's
he had
battling
an unbelievable year,
a
but
wrist injury now.
we gotta sample 16 games is not a good enough sample size, honestly, to warrant him as a
Oh no,
top 5 running back.
14.
14
Missed
games. I'm
last
sorry.
year. I don't even
That's
know if he
right.
started week 1. He got some carries, but
Oh no, he did not. No, he didn't start until like week 8 or something.
no. He started way earlier than that. He started like week 3, and then one of the weeks he had gotten a fight first quarter, and then took him out, and then he still finished with like 800 yards, despite the fact he played like 11 or 12 games.
Let's see. He started. No, he started week 8. I was right.
Oh, he did? What the
Mhm.
Okay. And he still finished with 800 yards. Then it must have been like, what, week 9 he got in a fight with someone?
Yeah.
Alright. That's good, though.
Yeah, no. Um, and we're about to go back on our word later in this video. I can already tell because somebody's very high. But
Yes.
we'll get back to that later. Because that person is a freak of nature.
Number 8
Next
should be between 2
team.
players. To be honest, it should be
Alright.
between Le'Veon or Mixon.
I think that's fair, honestly, because
I don't...
Le'Veon. The thing is, Le'Veon, he is a top. He's a top 3, top 1. He could be number 1.
Yes, he's an
honestly.
elite caliber player. The only thing is he missed
The
a
only
year.
thing is he's a lazy shit. Well, I'm sorry, what? Did I just say something?
He missed a whole year, and
I get it. No. I mean,
look what Marshawn Lynch did once he
was...
missed a whole year. I know it's 2 different players, and Lynch was older, but missing a year does change you, and it's not like it's an injury where he missed the year. I mean, he still probably worked out. I mean, at least I hope he was still working out. And
Oh yeah, he was working out.
okay,
There was still videos, but the thing, I mean, I get his actions are kind of warranted, but it's just somewhat childish.
yeah.
Kind of, in my opinion. It's just.
I mean, Joe
I
Mixon
get it,
does
you
have
don't
that
wanna be
abuse case.
franchise tagged. I get you wanted a long-term contract, but just suck it up and just play for one more year.
Yes.
I mean, I get it. It's just wasted talent, honestly, in my opinion.
I sort of want to wait. Hold up. Let me see Mixon. If Mixon averaged more than like
He had 4.9.
4.9, and he had like 1,200 to 1,100.
1168.
Did he start all 16 games?
237. Did he start all 16
No,
games?
he didn't. No. I already remember.
No, he played only 14 and
Alright.
started 13 because he got injured.
I'm down to put
Honestly,
Le'Veon or
68 after 13 games.
it's up to you to be honest. I'm down with either one.
I think, honestly, just as a punishment for his actions, Le'Veon deserves to do
yes.
this well. But if Le'Veon decides to come back, he'll be top 3. Maybe.
And if he goes to a good team with a good line,
Saquon doesn't stay at the pace that
like
he's at.
he might go to the Jets, who don't have that. And they haven't.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
no. There's been so many rumors about the Jets. There's been many rumors.
So,
All
and then
right,
number 7, Joe Mixon, right?
Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this kid was unbelievable this year. He was
Second year back.
He way improved from his second year. Even though he did have a good first year, he just took it to a whole nother level this year. He got me so many fantasy points. I'm glad I drafted him in the second round. And everybody was telling me it was a shitty pick. And they are now looking at my ass.
Number 6. I'm gonna throw out Melvin Gordon. Tell me if you disagree. Melvin Gordon, yep.
That's who I had. No, I had him here. The thing is, he got 885 and 10 touchdowns, which doesn't sound that great.
He didn't start a lot.
The touchdown started.
He missed a lot.
No, he did start. He started every game he played. It's just, where's he at?
No, I mean,
he played 12 games.
Yeah, 12 games. That's
he
what I
played
meant.
12 games, which is insane that he got 10 touchdowns in 12 games. But, I just don't think this year that the sample size is warranted enough to put him higher than some of these running backs. If he played a full 16, he would probably be in the top 3, honestly, in my opinion.
We are now into the Elite 5. Todd Gurley, Alvin Kamara, Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey. Who you got number 5?
Are you sure we're not missing any? Are you sure we're not missing anybody?
Yeah, who do you think we're missing? I'll tell you what position.
Wait, are we missing a Chiefs running back?
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on,
that's
I'm
right.
pretty sure we're missing one. I'm pretty sure we're missing one. No, I can't think of
Insert
anybody.
feminist
I don't know.
comment.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there was words said before this video. They were appropriate, but they were words. Because
Number
remember, this is a
5.
family-friendly channel.
Who do you
And
got?
cussing is not fucking allowed.
Yes.
Next.
Who you got number 5? I have someone. I'm pretty sure we'll have the same person.
It's between two people,
Yes.
but honestly,
McCaffrey and Kamara, right?
yes.
Yeah.
But the thing it comes down for me is honestly it's a point system for me. Cause let's see. McCaffrey had the advantage in yards.
Yes.
Kamara had the advantage in touchdowns. McCaffrey had the advantage in yards per carry. Alvin Kamara had the better O-line. So the thing is, Alvin Kamara is an unbelievable player. But McCaffrey, he broke out this year. I don't know if he can keep up this pace.
And they're both good
Honestly,
receiving running backs too.
They both are.
Like
Yes.
we can't just say one is better than the other. If I had to choose, I'd have to give the slight advantage to McCaffrey. Just because that's what he's known for out of college, and he's the kick and punt returner. Which wait, are we can I include specialist? Yeah, if you want.
You can include, yeah, you can include special teams.
So it seems like you're leaning towards Alvin Kamara number 5, and I would be down.
I think that's fair, honestly.
The only thing
'Cause
that
Kamara
sucks
only got
is
883 yards, but he did have 14 touchdowns,
yes,
which is insane.
and he had to split carries with Ingram. The only thing
But
that's
he
gonna
also
suck.
did have he also did have one of the best lines in the league, so that kind of helps too.
Goodbye, white boys at number 5.
Oh,
Because we had Phillip Rivers number 5, we had Adam Thielen number 5, and Christian McCaffrey was so close. But nope, Alvin Kamara.
I mean, do you want to put him at number 5? Just to keep the trend going?
No, we can't. And I agree with you. McCaffrey was unbelievable, and he took out.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. He got rid of that white stereotype in my head at running back.
All right, but I think he deserves the number 4 spot. I don't think he's good enough to be.
And then number 4, Christian McCaffrey.
Holy Trinity. All right, top 3. Here we go.
McCaffrey.
Who do you have here? I think it's pretty obvious, honestly.
Hold up.
Here. At number 3, I think I saw him as the number 3 running back immediately. But even before the season started, I knew this was gonna happen. Just because this man is a freaking freak of nature. It's unbelievable. He is the one and only Saquon Barkley. It's just, this kid is insane.
I would have to disagree, and I want to put Elliott here.
I would have to disagree.
Barkley had one of the worst Russian defenses. Russian defenses, but that has nothing to fucking do with it. Barkley had one of the worst Russian O-lines.
Actually, now that you mention it, I think I may be correct.
Elliott has Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. And that guy who killed what's that one cowboy?
Okay, we're not.
No. He was accused of killing someone. He didn't kill someone, and then his draft stock, he was supposed to be a first rounder, and then he.
Oh, that
nobody.
Dude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure they still have him.
I will actually agree with you on that one because now that I looked at his stats just now, and he has 6 fumbles this year. He's the most fumbles in the league. Mr. Fumbly Bumbly. That's a quote now. But now he did have the most. Zeke had the most rushing yards in the league, but he only had 6 touchdowns.
And if this was last year, or actually cancel that, 2 years ago, he would be number 1.
304 attempts. He had 300
how much
attempts.
Average yards per carry did he average?
4.7.
Hold up, and let's look at Gurley and Barkley's real quick.
4.9 each.
Oh, yeah, we have to put Elliott.
So I think Elliott. No, that's fair.
If the Cowboys don't have Elliott, Dak doesn't have a job. That should be a saying.
That's very true. Dak is overrated. What? are you
Oh
talking
fuck!
about?
There goes my Cowboys.
Detroit.
Listen, Cowboys has a good team. Cowboys have a really good team. Great defense.
Cowboys have a good team.
Oh, good O
And
line.
a
Now they got a
corrupt
good
owner.
receiver.
What?
Great
I'm
running
sorry,
back.
what?
But I'm sorry, Dak's overrated.
Don't listen to me in the background, Cowboys fans. I'm just ranting on.
All right, here we go.
Landino in a party bus. What?
Number 2, who do you got?
Well, I have to say Saquon. I have to.
That's funny because I got Gurley.
You're joking. You think Saquon? Hold on.
What did C.J. Anderson do behind that line?
Okay, okay.
What did C.J. Anderson do behind that line? And who has the worst Russian O-line? I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just gonna say it is.
That's not a fact. That's not a fact. It's not.
Who has the worst Russian O-line? Arizona?
It's not. It probably is.
Still.
I don't know. I just know it's not the Giants.
And who's the better receiving running back? Who needs the ball more in their
The
hands?
thing is, hold on. The thing is, I don't think you can put a rookie as #1 running back after 16 games. Because I know I said we were gonna go back in our sample on our. I know I said we were gonna be hypocrites, but I didn't think you would be that much of a hypocrite. The thing is, Todd Gurley had 17 touchdowns this year. 17.
And he could have had 19, but he decided to go down because he was classy.
That is true, but I honestly,
And
Saquon only beat him by like 50 yards, and he had more attempts too.
This is what's going to decide it, though, Detroit. The poll. I just created it. We'll give it 2 minutes, but yep, you can go vote.
Well, you gotta post the video first. You can't just do this.
No, it'll be. What do you mean?
Okay, fine.
We have to have a #1. We can't just end it. All right, number one, you guys decide.
Okay.
Just
All
give
right,
it a
number
few
1,
minutes.
you guys decide. I say Todd Gurley. Yola says Saquon Barkley.
I'm sorry,
The
but
community says Kareem Hunt. This was the Touchdown City podcast. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, give it a few more minutes. But Saquon, like I said, that line was bad. Averaged 4.9 yards per carry. I believe over 1,100 rushing yards, right?
1,300.
1,300. Jesus Christ, even better. And who's more injury prone? Todd Gurley. He did already have his ACL tear when he was playing at Georgia.
I mean, he's still play. Yep, but he is. He did, but yet he's still playing with 1,251. He played 14 games this year and still got 1,200 yards. Saquon played 16 and got 1,307 and only 11 touchdowns.
What did C.J. Anderson do behind that line? Tell me. 100 yards like what? Every start?
C.J. Anderson got 1,000 yards in Denver.
What did he do in Carolina
good
when
enough
they had a
running
bad
back.
line? What did he do in
Because
Carolina when they had
Carolina
a
has
bad
no clue what they're doing. Carolina had freaking
And
McCaffrey. They didn't need him.
I don't
And
even
the
think
Raiders
C.J. Anderson had a good
the Raiders
last year in
have
Denver.
Hold on, let me see what he had last year. I mean, hold on. What did he have? Where's C.J. Anderson?
But odds are you'll be right.
I mean, the Raiders have no
'cause
clue.
I
no clue
already know my subs will vote Gurley as the #1.
Subs, vote for me, Todd Gurley. But
Community.
I mean,
22. Wait,
Denver. What did you say last year in Denver? He had 1,000 yards. He had 1,000 yards in Denver.
Wait, what the fuck? The poll
He had
65.
1,000 yards. He had 1,000
This doesn't
yards
even
last
add up
year.
to 100%. What is YouTube?
Magic. He had 1,000 yards last year in Denver. What are you talking about?
He
He's
did?
not a
Okay.
good running back.
I had him on fantasy,
Yeah.
and he had like one good week all year.
Well, he only had 3 touchdowns. That's why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But still.
And he got like 200
But he
yards
still
and
had 1,000
2
yards.
touchdowns in one game.
I mean, Carolina had no clue how to use him because they had McCaffrey, and the Raiders have John Gruden, so there's your answer. But
it looks like
yeah,
we're
this
going
is the-
Saquon #1.
Okay, all right. This is your channel, so you can do whatever you want.
Hey, it was
But
our list, but the subscribers
okay.
picked, or the people who get the note.
Yes, the people will be picking as this poll will be going on for X amount of days,
But hey,
and
I don't think
Todd
this will-
Gurley will be the victorious champ. But
What do you
I don't know.
mean?
Do we have to say anything?
Out of
All right.
39 votes already, 65, it adds up to 98. Shout
I'm
out
just
to
letting you know
shout out
that-
to Law, who said if you vote Barkley, just kill yourself. And he has this thing as like
That
Homer
is
Simpson.
my man. That is my
Oh
man.
my god.
He will see this video. Hopefully, maybe.
No bias
I don't know.
to either of these options,
bias,
but Gurley
no-
is a different breed.